Let's get down to business. I got my Mountain Dew.
The nuns. Son.
Let me see if we're welcome.
Hello. It is I, Brooklyn Rage Penguin.
Hero, Hero, you should. Hero, just say something for 2 seconds. I don't know. Oh,
Kiri
and
Kure.
your laptop. Of course, you're using Discord on your laptop. Let's see. It's clearly The Witcher.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Let's see.
Yep, that was literally just both of us saying nope.
Woo! Out of context. No, Hero.
Context.
Washing your socks in river water is not a good idea. Yeah. Fortune Fire Norse Edition. 10 out of 10. Let's see. Uh-oh. Nope, still can't hear you. Sorry, mate.
No! Hi, bye, Discord. We're going through some technical difficulties. The moment you hear Hero, let us know.
Wait, I heard a no. I heard a no. Was that you, Penguin, or was that Hero?
No, it wasn't Hero. Dang it.
Can you hear me now? How
No.
about now? Can you hear me now? How about now?
Oh my god, I hear him. I hear him.
Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? Can you hear all the crazy things that's going on?
Oh my god, he's done it. By Jesus. It's finally happening.
I think,
Yay!
I think I know what
Yay!
the issue was.
What
For
was
some
it?
reason, the audio input went down really, really low. So that's the issue. And I've switched mics altogether. So this is a completely different setup for me now. I'm using the mic that I use whenever I do D&D podcasts.
Oh, goodness sakes.
I still need to buy a new mic. I've been putting it off.
Did I just come through that door? I don't remember where I was at.
Welcome to Helheim. I think we were
I
here.
think yes. I think you just went through that door. Yes, you did.
Leaving Helheim.
You did it while you were thinking about the audios. The audios.
It's the audio time.
Good to see you, Butterbisquick. Sorry that you had to catch us in the middle of that.
We decided to spend the first little bit of the stream to make sure we had our audio down. If not, it'd be really awkward. So I need to go back to Midgard.
Imagine us going through the entire stream, being completely muted, and no one being able to hear us. Man,
I know we can't talk about that Brooklyn rage and all that stuff. You know, it'd be kind of embarrassing.
yeah, what would we do without, like, yeah, how would you guys live without our sensual, beautiful voices?
I don't know. You just do things, okay? It's just what we do.
Oh my god.
I know. I get.
Okay. I was just making sure that your sound was also loud enough so then that way people can hear you. Oh no, I left the door open.
Oh no,
Genius.
the door's open.
The door was open.
We left the door open. We're gonna have to run around.
Yeah, I've got my Mountain Dew with me.
We got to do.
Do I need it? Absolutely not. Will I probably drink it? Absolutely.
The
It's
real
one of those mini cans too.
Yellow. The real question is, do you have the Cheetos to go with the dew?
No,
Ah, come on, everyone.
I don't
knows-
like the Cheeto dust.
You don't like the Cheetos? Because
The only
remember,
Cheetos that I like are the Puffs.
well, as long as they're
90s.
Cheetos, right? So I was just thinking back to SAO, a bridge. Oh, 7:30. That's so early.
Mayuasuke Cheeto. Bro, 7:30 is pretty early, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think the last time I woke up at 7:30 without purpose.
I'm just making sure. I am now paranoid.
What are you paranoid about?
Audio. I'm always I'm paranoid about audio now.
Be careful of audio. It's always crazy.
You know, I can't wait till one day we get big enough where we can actually
shouldn't.
get, like, I don't know, monetary support. So we can just pay someone to deal with, like, the technical end of it. That's the only thing we'll do. We'll just pay them so we don't have to, like, deal with any technical problems again. Jesus.
Yes.
Buttered, you don't have to fear God at all. How were you alive? I mean, to be fair, I once used to wake up at 5:15 in the morning because it took me like an hour to get out of bed. So, sorry, I'm being competitive.
Good. Let the competitive rage flow through you.
No, the competitive rage is not very nice to people. It's why I avoid competitive play of anything.
Yeah, you trash talk a lot when you're playing
Ooh.
Smash, especially whenever you're.
Good.
Oh my
Let
gosh.
the competitiveness ruin your friendship. Play
Oh,
Mario
God.
Kart. Wreck your friends. Ruin your friendships. Then
It's a
buy
good-
more Nintendo games.
It's a good thing my friends like me even when I play Smash, because, gosh. Throwback to the time I narrated a fight of 8 Ridleys.
That was an awesome fight.
That was beautiful. I slightly hurt the poor guy who lost a life, and I had mentioned once that one Ridley had gone down one heart, and everybody just like swarmed.
No, I'm remembering back to that time. You weren't. I think it was the same night when a guy was fussing about This
Oh,
or
I
the
told him to
other.
get good, and he said that was pretentious, and I'm like, dude, I suck at games, and I'm telling you to get good.
He instantly like shut up and had that look like a puppy dog that was hurt for whatever reason. It's just like,
I mean, understandably so. That was a little harsh, but he kind of needed the harsh word.
yeah. I mean, yeah. How much I hate the whole get good concept of things. It's the only way you can beat stuff. Like, shoot, if you
Yeah.
play through enough Dark Souls games, you just accept that that's the mantra. And
Yeah.
yes, Biscuit.
Yeah.
When you trash talk, you go hard. That's the only way to trash talk. You can't. I don't think there's such thing as not going hard with trash talking. Okay, honestly, when I
I'm
picked
not
the
gonna lie.
thumbnail, I just kind of guessed at what would be appropriate thumbnail, and it like almost fits perfectly.
Yeah, they're gonna be holding hands this episode. I mean,
Are they singing Kumbaya?
Holding
they're gonna be
hands.
holding hands over Atwamus's unconscious body. I don't know why, but my brain for a moment there was like, you can't say his name. It's a spoiler.
Atreus, boy.
Yeah. I don't know why. My brain was just like, you cannot say his name. It's a spoiler. Atreus' name is a spoiler. They must know him only as boy until the end of the game.
Okay, well, to be fair, Yellow can attest to this. Remember our friend John? To him, almost anything can be a spoiler. He refuses to watch trailers because of spoilers. He doesn't want to know
Bro.
things like names, spoilers. That also reminds me of a skit that I watched where it's like everything is a spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler.
This is gonna be the whitest thing I've ever said, but this soda is spicy.
I don't see how. I don't see why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Keep that in mind.
I don't drink enough carbonation. Meanwhile, Atreus is just snorting. I'm gonna stop.
We're just snorting the liquid here, okay?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
know
not drinking Sprite.
I don't know
Atreus is drinking Sprite.
Caleb Hayes. I think Caleb Hayes? I think
Yes.
that's his name?
Yes, he does a lot of voice
The dude
covers.
from YouTube.
Oh,
Sorry, wrong Caleb. Caleb City. Does a lot of like memes and stuff on YouTube and TikTok. He has one where it's like when you actually drink a carbonated drink. It's like him drinking the Sprite and he like drinks it. He's like, it's so
Yeah.
strong. I feel my
Yeah.
insides.
I don't drink enough carbonation to get used to it. Same with caffeine, which is what I'm drinking.
She would rather drink that water, which is good for you and a lot better, and a lot.
Oh yeah, no,
healthier.
drink water. Always pick water because caffeine is what is referred to as a diuretic, meaning it takes away water.
Yep. That's why you need even more.
You drink
Once
it.
you drink enough caffeine, it will replace all the water in your bloodstream. And then you will evolve into an
No.
entity that needs no water.
No.
And
Charged
then,
off of.
and then when you need a blood transfusion, they have to find the soda to transfuse into you.
No.
Yes. Once you drink enough caffeine, you start crawling on all fours, firing lasers, and growing scales. Isn't
Is that
this
the
a reality
final
you
form of a
want?
gamer?
I reject this reality and substitute my own.
I don't want to. Wait a minute. Okay, you said crawling on all fours, shooting fire, and growing scales. I'll just take the shooting fire and the maybe the scales, maybe. Although it would
Maybe the
suck.
scale.
Okay, I say maybe because there's a whole thing called molting, which okay, wait, no, it's not molting, is it? But I was gonna say it sucks as if it actually has already happened. No, I do not have scales. I am a full human. That doesn't sound very convincing, but I am 100% human.
Yes. So you were, as Ping was talking about that, I just recently finished watching Dragon's Dogma. on Netflix.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I should have saw it coming, considering the word dogma is in the title of both the anime and the show, but that ending is still messed up.
Woo!
I've honestly never seen it.
But have you played through Dragon's Dogma?
Dogma Dragon? No, I haven't.
Okay, well, short version, basic premises all happens within like the first 10 minutes of playing the game. A dragon comes in, raids the village, and you survive. The dragon's like, you want to fight me? Okay, I'm gonna take your heart. Come find me later.
Come find me when you're ready for some open heart surgery.
And you then, as the player, make your way to find the dragon.
And you punch the said dragon with an uppercut.
Always an uppercut. Okay, what else am I supposed to do here now? I think we've exhausted all the dialogue and actually given the game.
I think you should hit her with the axe.
Why would I do such
No.
a thing?
That's rude. She just helped you get Atreus to wake up.
Do you see those arms? She's clearly gonna catch it.
Now then, before Morty so rudely interrupted us,
I know, but you don't throw axes at people you help. Or people who helped you. I am a tired human.
No, Penguin's the one that would turn around in a split second and betray the person that just helped. It's like, oh, you helped me get back to full health. Well, time to die.
Note
see,
to
it's
self,
not
always
that.
watch
It's
my
just-
back around you. Jeez Louise.
Cute acts of aggression
Ooh,
are my
look
love.
at the pond that you just walked over. Look at the pond that you just walked over.
Too late.
Like back away so then the light. It's too late. Isn't it?
Yellow was so excited, and you're just like, too late.
There's water. There's water over there. There's
Yellow's like, oh,
And
you
the
should.
pond
you
was
should
shaped
look.
like a little
pond.
heart.
It's so pretty.
The pond
Oh
was
my
shaped
God,
like a
look.
heart.
Kingdom Hearts
Shut up! I'll
confirmed to
throw
God
you
of
into
War.
a river.
Yeah. You're just like, oh, Hiro, can we look at the pond? Hiro, can we stop and look at? And Hiro's just like, no.
No, we
Just
will.
flips the crank.
Freaking road trip level stuff. Heroes driving. It's like, can we stop? Can we stop at the local McDonald's? And you just say no.
We already had a McDonald's.
We have food at home. You were the we have food at home.
I am that
Penguin
meme.
is the orders one black coffee and leaves, and I'm the McDonald's.
We have McDonald's at home. What is it?
Joke's on you. I would order a caramel frap in front of all of you.
That just reminds me
And
of
never blink.
it just reminds me of the meme of Mom, can we get Disney Plus? We have Disney Plus at home. Disney Plus at home is all the VHS.
Hey.
Keyblade of Chaos.
Yes, that would be the Keyblade that Kratos would wield. I like that.
Father.
That reminds me, I need to hunt down something to clean the VHS player when I get home. So that it doesn't look slightly fuzzy and I don't have to adjust the channel buttons just to watch something on a VHS. I don't care if we have access to my sister's Disney Plus. I still want to watch it on VHS.
There's sometimes something jarring watching an older film and then watch it get resoluted into the high resolutions. And you're just like,
Oh yeah, cause they flippin'. Okay, this bugs me about Disney Plus. I'm gonna go on a rant. Get ready. Strap in, suckers.
rant warning has been issued.
Okay, so Disney Plus decided that it would be a great idea to render a bunch of animated films in 60 FPS, which seems great, but it's not, because it doesn't work. It does not work at all. It makes it unusually smooth and ruins the movement of the animation that can only be properly conveyed in 24 frames per second. That is how most films are shot in 24 frames per second. Most films. It doesn't work that way. You either have to double it to 48 or not do 60 at all. Because every time I watch there was this one time I happened to one of my friends was watching Treasure Planet through Disney Plus, and I took one look at it and got an instant headache because of the way the animation looked. It was so horrifically jarring, and oh gosh, goodness knows how bad it looks on films like The Jungle Book where Milt Kahl animated, because he did things so fluidly, and then the 60 FPS would just ruin it. Disney, stop putting things in 60 FPS. Put it back in 24 the way it was intended, and stop scrubbing the crap out of your older films. You scrubbed the crap out of the line art and made it just stop. Stop it. It looked fine. Don't don't fix something that's not broken. Okay. Okay, we're good.
Come back to us, Yellow. Come back.
We're good.
No, that
I just had to rant about my frustration with the obsession of it 60 FPS. 60 FPS is not always god tier, okay?
I just
It's okay.
I was watching a
It
video
works
last
when
night.
it's made to be rendered that way.
I was watching Ruby, like from season
Yeah.
1, and it was like the fight with like the scorpion and like flying Grim at 60
Oh,
FPS,
yeah.
and that was so weird to watch at 60 FPS. Because like the way
Oh.
and that's Monty's fight style, and I'm sorry, don't
Oh,
speed up Monty's
don't-
fight.
Don't do that with Monty's fight style. No. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
And you're exactly right too, Biscuit. Stop making remakes of live action movies of the animated stuff.
Like,
Oh
I
my
swear, when like people
gosh.
are like, man, Disney is like creatively bankrupt. People are like, no, they got plenty left in them. It's like, I don't know, man. They remade
Like-
The Lion King in live action and didn't even put in like next to any of the good songs.
Like nobody asked for it. Nobody asked.
Well, and not only that, they also like in Mulan just gutted it completely.
Mulan was awful. Yes.
Like Mulan was
No,
gutted.
that was like a completely different remake. They did a different remake instead.
To me,
Bro, they were like,
they should have
"Let's
titled
make
it like
Mulan."
Mulan something else, because when I hear Mulan, I'm thinking animated Mulan. I'm not thinking this other stuff.
Nah, bro. This is clearly Mulan and the power of Chi.
Okay, what's funny though, watching that film is there's this one part where the sorceress lady shows up like as a bird because she like shapeshifted into a bird, shows up in like the emperor's palace,
Mhm.
like chilling there while this advisor is all by himself. This is a guy, this is a dude I'm talking about, and he looks at it and he like looks absolutely terrified because he realizes that bird is not natural. And I'm slightly editing what I said out loud during this, but I was like, I too would crap myself if I saw a bird staring at me like that. I just said it completely deadpan. It was the best thing ever.
Going the wrong way.
Also, I was getting some vibes from between the sorceress and Mulan in that film. I don't care what China wants. I was getting vibes that China would not approve of.
Not gonna lie. I don't know why they went that way with the sorceress. I was like, huh? Really? The sorceress? Wait, the sorceress wasn't in the OG movie? Huh.
Yeah, that was weird, and like, and to me they had like phenomenal like martial artist people in there. You had the guy that played Sharut from Rogue One, who also played as Ip in Ip Man, and then you also had Jet Li in there as the Emperor.
Yeah.
So
Bruh.
you had like stellar martial artists in that movie.
Oh, I like that one. Oh,
How about the scene when they ran up to join the battle?
Like, I thought this movie was supposed to be more grounded in reality, and I just felt like I was just watching a Far East martial arts film.
To be fair, the legend does have a little bit of fantasy, just a little bit. There's like the reason why I don't really watch the live action movies as much. Mulan was an exception. I was watching it with my roommates. Plus, it was really entertaining to watch because every once in a while I make commentary that's hilarious. Anyway, the one that kind of made me just not enjoy doing them doing all the live action movies was actually Cinderella, which started everything off. It bugged me so much that Cinderella was just a doormat. It bugged me so much. Like, I'm sorry, honey, but there is no way that, like, I know there are some people that can be that sweet, but come on. Cinderella in the original films had sass. Give her some sass, please. Give her some personality other than pure of heart. Please.
Nope. Sorry, not sorry.
I'm just raging at Disney. This is why I have a list of people I want to challenge, respectfully, of course, but respectfully challenge to a 1v1.
This is why pretty much like Mandalorian and I don't know, I guess WandaVision are like pretty much carrying Disney. I haven't heard that much from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, I
Falcon,
heard it's really good. I
it
think
it's
there's not as much talk about it because it hits a little too close to home.
because
Oh.
with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I finished watching it last night. So season 1's done. It deals a lot with like how the government fells kind of its veterans, and also it hits a little bit on the racism in America as well.
No.
Of,
Yeah,
like,
it hits so
and
close
so
to
it
home.
hits-
I'm like, jeez.
It hits really
I
close
am
to home.
uninterested.
Yeah.
But you also get some really cool interactions with Sam and Bucky.
Okay.
Those are the quality moments. Oh my gosh, I've terminated half the cannon. Calm down.
Tell you what, whenever those scenes finally end up on YouTube, like those scenes always tend to, I'll check them out then.
And then, complete spoilers, but it's super obvious. The whole point of the Falcon the Winter Soldier is to show how Sam finally accepts the mantle to become Captain America. Because initially he was like, nah, I ain't gonna be that. Bucky's like, bro, Steve trusted you to be this. Do it.
Nah, bro.
Steve said you were worthy, and the man can wield Thor's hammer. You are worthy.
It's like, bro, have you not seen the comics? And it's like, what do you mean the comics? What do you mean the comics, Sam? In the comics, I go back to being a Birdman. And I ain't cut out for the SHIELD business.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they picked Sam, but honestly, I would love to see Bucky as the Captain America.
Yeah.
One of those things that would be cool to see if Bucky was the Captain America, you know?
'Cause
Like, ah man,
I believe
sucks
he-
to Iron Man.
Because I believe he does pick up that mantle and that. I mean, now I do know they introduce, spoilers kinda, John Walker in like at the end of episode 1. So I did a little reading on him. He did for a while be Captain America when Steve wasn't. But I don't like that guy. That guy's a complete jerk. Though he's supposed to be that way.
Yeah, the actor himself is a nice person. Remember, separate character from actor for
Yes,
obvious
please.
reasons. Yeah,
Because someone's
But
good at acting
if-
it as a villain doesn't mean they are.
yeah. Like the poor guy who played Joffrey. Poor guy. I hope he's doing okay because he kind of quit acting after that whole ordeal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget
Meanwhile,
the
spinny
kid
things.
that played young Anakin also was bullied.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, poor kid. But yeah, the character John Walker, it would be on site. On site. I don't care how trained or tough he is, I'm throwing that fool. I've thrown punks bigger than him.
We'll get back to this later.
Wait, is that a skeleton just sitting at a table? I know I'm like 5-6 seconds delayed or something. Oh, hey, this is the lowest delay I've had in ages.
Yay!
Yeah, I agree, Buttered. I agree. He was amazing, but gosh, I hated that character so much.
Yeah, they just
I watched
shows-
it vicariously through people on TikTok because that's what shows up on my page.
like the actors that can like make you hate. Like to me, Neil Patrick Harris nailed Count Olaf on the
Oh,
Netflix.
bless.
On the Netflix Lemony Snicket.
I need to watch that. What was I Googling? I was gonna Google something and I forgot what it was.
No, that's not allowed.
What was I gonna Google? No. Oh, I was gonna. There we go.
So I was watching
Climb board.
Rich play through Nier Replicant version bunch of numbers. I believe it's supposed to be like the square root of.
I'll have you know
3 or
that
whatever,
the
or
technical
1.
number of it is
It's supposed to be like a square root of something.
Thought is faster than wind.
square root of Glock. Yeah. Near replica version 1.2247444.
Okay, that's either the square root of 2 or the square root of 3. I hate knowing that. Where's my calculator?
but yeah.
Calculator, come here.
Pretty poppin' game.
Well, anyways, so I've been playing through Final Fantasy 14 and with the patch 5.5 that came out 2 weeks ago. You
Oh, yeah?
have a Nier raid as well. It's I don't remember the name. It deals with the tower. I just run it because it's fun. And you fight
Oh.
Hansel and Gretel. So you know where he goes and picks up the Grimoire West or whatever? Which,
Nah, bro. That's not the Grimoire West. That's V's diary from Devil May Cry.
Either way.
Wait, did you say 1.2?
Yeah, 1.224.
Okay, that's not the square root of 2, so I don't know what the heck. I don't know what that square root
I'm
is.
telling you what it is right now. It's the square root
know.
of block.
No.
I am stealing your
Maybe.
socks.
Do it.
You can't have my socks.
Oh, it's a square root of 1.5. That's what it is. What the heck?
Well, I mean, technically, Replicant is the first game in the series, but it had like an American release and then a Japanese release, and they both contain different content. So they're like, hey, let's do a re-release of both of those, but as one game. And now here we are with Nier
Oh my-
Replicant.
It's just like Final Mix all over again.
Yeah, let's just say they beat Numera with all the numbers.
It's like,
Gosh.
behold, Numera.
But
Getting
Numera took.
beat.
But I feel like Numera's going to take that personally.
He's chill. We're talking about a man who came up with the story of Recoded when he was drunk, or at least that's how the legend goes.
I like that legend. So, when he picks up that grimoire, trying to figure out this puzzle. Those two guards are like, hey, that's Hansel and Gretel because you fight those two guards in
Don't you
in the
mean
raid.
Gretel and Hansel? Alright, so, what do we know? Like, what abilities are now left to us? So we can slurp Chaos Fire with our blades.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta find that slurp, so we can get in that slurp.
Slurp.
So let's go find
What
that
is it?
fiery
Wait,
slurp.
Is Chaos Fire just soup? It's
Maybe.
just soup, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
soup.
gonna be soup. Yes, it's soup. It's totally soup. It's always gonna be soup.
Not soup.
It's all about that soup.
All about that soup, about that soup. No murder. I'm just kidding. All the murder.
There's always murder involved.
Disclaimer: we do not condone murder.
Hmm.
We only make jokes, which is kind of maybe in poor taste, but we do not actually condone murder.
Hmm. Yes. I suppose we don't.
Oh my gosh, don't make it sound like I'm lying. I'm at the soup store!
I was
See,
gonna
Buttered
say,
got it. Buttered got it.
finding
gosh.
the things to make me drink the soup.
Okay, let's go down the different hallways. We'll find that soup. You trust you, me. We're gonna be in the soup store in a moment. Maybe I have to steal it from the center thing. Trying to remember.
Let's try that. That's probably what I gotta do.
Well,
Oh,
looks
bro,
like
I
I
think
need
that,
to
like...
introduce both of you to a piece of pop culture that's legendary. Jeez Louise. Oh,
No,
my
I know
God.
what it is. I just didn't know how to hop in.
Son, you need to memorize it for the sake of your own sanity.
Neilo, look.
Sorry,
I
that
don't go
sounded
to...
slightly threatening.
No, you're good. I don't go to the soup store often, yo. Oh, wait. Alright, I think I remember what you gotta do here. Go stab that thing. But, like, on the underside. Like, the bottom ring, I think it has some soup for you.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, there it is. There's my soup.
Oh, yeah, so I was also taking a look because I got curious about Grimoire West, or Weiss, the book guy that you pick up in near. That dude is Vex or Vox from Critical Role, and he's also voiced a couple characters in he voiced someone in Final Fantasy 14. He also not 14. Final Fantasy Type O. And who was he in?
Are you talking about Matthew Mercer or
No,
Travis
not-
Wellingham?
Okay. Now we must deliver soup. Deliver the soup. Deliver the soup.
Took too long to deliver soup. It's not Matt.
Dog.
It's not Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer voices Yusuke in Persona 5. This is who's it that voices someone in Persona 3. I was looking at it earlier this morning.
Can you get closer?
You said Vox in Critical Role, right?
Vox, yeah.
Good stuff.
Give me a few seconds.
I have it pulled up on my phone.
This does not help because there's
Liam
a because they
O'Brien.
did a
Liam O'Brien.
yeah Liam. I was gonna say yeah I might not be able to help you with it was Vex. Jeez Louise, I'm tired. I was mixing up wait.
Too small for father.
I think those blades kill you dead.
I would think so. I mean,
Like,
Are
no, I
they-
think they're one and done. Maybe. Probably.
they look very stabby.
As my child tries to kill me.
No, he went
Wait, is
around.
it-
It'll be fine.
No, as he was going around, he pushed me forward. So my boy tried to kill me.
Boy. Like, father, you know you'd survive that.
We got that Brooklyn Rage, remember?
Where's the boy? Boy. 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 Where are you? Boy. Hey. What?
This is kind of hilarious to watch.
I'm just throwing my blade.
I know, he like... I'll get it in there this time. Nope. I'll get it in there this time. Nope.
This is a wild puzzle.
Yeah, I don't know where boy went to, but boy's somewhere.
Okay, look around. Look up. Look down. Up and down and all around.
Shrek, I'm looking down!
Don't look down, donkey. scene is so wild. Cause you think Donkey's gonna die. Trying to remember how you get past this. Oh. Good work. Now you just have to run past this one. Ah.
These are some stabby boys.
Yes, you're going to have to freeze them.
I did it. I did it.
Because I am the boy of war. Father,
Well,
did you
this
see
doesn't
that?
look like a suspicious cutscene.
Yeah, he
What
also,
is a
Liam
cutscene?
O'Brien? He also voices Golem in the Mordor, the Shadow of Mordor and that. No, he voices
Oh.
Akihiko Sonata in Persona 3. That's who
Oh.
Liam O'Brien voices.
Okay.
Interesting.
And he was also
Sorry, I
Male
didn't
Pedestrian
do my
number 4
usual
in Infamous
Googling.
Second Son.
Ooh.
And he does a lot of the voice acting for Red Skull in the animated Marvel stuff.
Oh boy, don't you know? You just hear his
I
old
almost
theme
said
playing.
bless you to my dog.
Sort of look at you like, bark. Kratos, do you remember a time that you used to throw down back in the day?
When you are so enlightened by the gods.
Sorry, boy. Might have broke something. Dad, help me. My head's stuck.
Oh, he voices Gara. At
Yeah.
least adult Gara.
Yeah, he voices Gara.
Sand coffin?
That's my great desert land, very far from here. Oh my, yes.
He voices Infinite in Sonic Forces.
Ah, ooh, my infinite power. Ooh, ooh. Yuri Lowenthal. Yuri Lowenthal is a treasure, honestly.
Oh.
Love
Oh,
that man.
goodness. Let's see.
Can't even take credit for that joke. That was all Game Grumps.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I will admit to rewatching that specific playthrough at least twice.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so
So-
funny.
Did you know that Aaron did a cover with I'm trying to think who.
Nate Wants to Battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that cover.
God, it's so good.
It's so good. It's funny because the bit is that he, like, quote unquote hates Sonic, but in reality, he just loves Sonic.
It's oh my God, it's the same with him in Dark Souls. He's like, oh my God, I hate this so much. Avid Dark Souls player.
You know, I've yet to finish up Sekiro Shadow Dice Twice.
Their like playthrough of it or yourself?
My first playthrough of it.
Oh man, it's a rough one.
It's the father fight scene where you fight dad for the first time.
That's your issue? Oh man, understandable. The father figures in that game are all horrifyingly good bosses.
Yeah, and you can fight them twice when you go back into the memory of the estate, depending which ending you're trying to go for. Time to Brooklyn Rage.
Cause I am the Brooklyn Rage. Nee. Yeah. It's
Oh.
over, Kaiba.
It's over, Kayaba. It's over.
Koiba. Since when did these green root monsters gain the name Koiba? I thought they were just root creatures with pumpkin spice Gatorade.
Hey, the sun's about to rise.
No, Tristan.
goodness. The abridged series is a national treasure.
It is. I don't
It
think
is a
I'll ever watch
national
the original.
treasure.
It is not important.
I vaguely remember watching it as a kid when 4Kids was still a channel.
4Kids.
That was almost an apology.
Gosh, that was such a trip. Good time.
Good times,
Great
great
times.
times, awesome times.
Now I gotta double check. I have to double check something. Check. I have to know. Do they still have all 5 seasons on Netflix?
That is the real question.
Yep. Let's see.
I don't think so.
Netflix
It's
gets
like-
I know it at least had season 1. I don't know why my brain is just not doing it today.
I just want to know the truth from them.
Well, at least I can play Minecraft story mode on Netflix.
Guys, careful of the Steve.
I watched like 1 episode of that when it was like first coming out. I remember it was super huge. It was like a huge thing when saw the Aw, they had 5 seasons earlier and they just dropped it back to 1.
Because Netflix.
It's the wolf.
I was at episode 11 the last time I was watching it.
Of day and night.
Don't worry, you can find other anime sites to watch things on. I wonder if it's going to be on Crunchyroll.
No. Like them well
Probably.
on a massive wall in his
Crunchyroll, sponsor us. We talk about anime all the time.
Okay, honestly,
Please.
okay, this is to me. This is like. Here
It's how I watched season 2 of Sword Art Online. And I watched it in the subbed version because that was the only available version.
It's how I watch season 4 of Attack on Titan.
Woo!
And Verb, we see you over there in the corner. Thank you for reminding
See you
us,
in the
Butterbeast.
corner,
We know you want some of this action. You know you want to get in on this. You know you want to sponsor us.
Giving them free advertisement.
You know.
Honestly,
Like,
I don't know how I feel on the ending of the manga of Attack on Titans.
Maybe it was her gift.
Bro, I can't. I can't even.
You can't even.
Because like I watched someone like break it down why the ending is so meaningful. But it's like god, just like seeing it finished. It's like because how like it happens in like a short amount of time, it just does not feel as good as it should. It's like, oh man, this ending's supposed to be so meaningful and heartfelt. Shame that we did the entire thing in like 2 seconds. So none of that comes across. Sucks to suck.
No, you're talking about like the manga's final chapter or the anime final chapter? Because I haven't watched the final season.
Ah. Sweat.
They have
sweat,
all 5
sweat,
seasons of Bleach.
Sweat, sweat, sweat.
It's not the same though. I read part of the manga. I kind
I-
of dropped
Um,
off
I-
after
I-
the second arc.
I
They
was,
stopped after the Aizen arc.
I was told if I watch Bleach stop at oh crap, what did they say? After he gets his powers back, just end watching Bleach there.
Yeah.
What is that? Around the Aizen arc? Oh my god, he constantly goes through a loop of like, oh no, I've lost my powers. Oh, I've discovered my powers through a new medium. Oh, I've lost my powers once more. Oh, I've rediscovered my powers through another new medium.
Yeah.
I've lost my
Manga-wise,
powers
I would have
again.
made it to around either episode 23 or episode 24. That's where I was at manga-wise. Because I was reading it straight from the library. It was fun.
Like, with that anime, Ichigo is most definitely a like part-timer. It's like every time my man thinks he's in a secure position with the business, they're like, "Hey Ichigo, we're taking you off the payroll. You're fired."
Does something
And, like,
amazing.
Get moving.
You're
You're
hired.
fired.
It's like, Ichigo, we're understaffed for the holiday season. We need you back. Oh yeah, by the way, Ichigo, the holiday season's over. You're fired again.
But what about my paycheck? We don't do that
We'll
here.
we'll send it to you in the mail.
I barely made it through episode 2. In the anime, I mean, not the manga. The manga I got pretty far on. That was fun.
Well, the manga,
Like-
That was a fun
like
read.
it's amazing how like fast the manga like goes.
Oh yeah.
It's
It's
because
good though.
yeah, Bleach got the One Piece treatment. Where
Yeah.
the studio decided to like, instead of carrying it at manga pace, we're going to chop it into millions of bits. And then also supplement those millions of bits with, yes, you guessed it, filler arcs. That come out of nowhere, in the middle of whatever you're watching.
Honestly, that's the bane of Naruto.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
know?
Yeah.
It's definitely the bane of season 1 Naruto. Since everything after the Sasuke retrieval arc, filler. 50 episodes of filler.
That is pure pain. Yikes.
World building, filler. That did not need to exist.
Because like honestly, like Naruto is good. I'll say it's good, but like after once you like as soon as they introduced like the tailed beasts, and
Mhm.
they stopped acting like ninjas, that's when to me Naruto just kind of went downhill.
Like, a lot of people talk about what was like the best point to end Naruto on. And it seems like a lot of people who like come to the conclusion that Naruto should have ended way before like
You can't leave here without
where it got to, and we getting into the Boruto arc, is that a good spot for like Naruto to have ended would have been the Pain arc, like right at the end,
Follow me.
because it wrapped up everything like so nicely. The combat was still very personal. The power scaling hadn't hit like ridiculous proportions. Naruto, in that moment after defeating our boy Pain, technically gets everything he wants. Recognition from the village. He proves his own strength. The love interest, Hinata. It was like all there. It was like we could have wrapped up right here. We could have ended the show. Boom bam, thank you ma'am. Could have been done.
Like that would be a good part because Naruto finally got the recognition. He's the hero of the village. He can now become Hokage. He has
Yeah.
He has Love Girl and stuff like that.
Potential
And-
for love interest, ends his arc very well because like he's like so focused on Tak no Jutsu and how does he defeat pain with Tak no Jutsu. He gets the apprentice. Good old Tak no Jutsu indeed.
It was honestly the Talk No Jutsu stuff that to a lot of people is what killed Naruto.
Yeah, oh god, it's a bit unbelievable at a point that you can just talk a mass terrorist out of being a terrorist. I'm just saying. Yes, it was. Because of how the filler arc, like just how long it was, the Shinobi, like the third Shinobi Ninja
Fourth.
War, the fourth Shinobi Ninja War is the longest arc in all of Naruto.
Woo.
But you don't feel that because of the amount of filler that's there.
Because like God, with the amount of filler, like unrelative to like what's going on, it doesn't even feel like you're getting that much content. It's like it'll be like big fight, then you'll have like setting up for another big fight, then that fight. And then like the kind of annoying thing with it was that since they were like bringing back characters from the dead, they're kind of like playing on like old feelings and like old such. Like Zabuza and Haku, it's like, bro, I didn't need them back. Their arc has been satisfied and resolved, my guy. I don't want to see them again. Let them rest.
It makes their death meaningless.
And like,
Yeah.
God,
Okay, I'm a little stuck on this puzzle. I'm missing where I get my soup at.
yeah, I'm trying to think, how do you get the soup up there? Because, so those other two don't move. And the third ring is still rotating. And you can't get it from up top. Gotta get it from somewhere down here. Or above it. If you get it up there, you wouldn't have time to get back down here. I wonder what the secret is. The answer? Hmm.
Whew.
Oh, yeah, I can't even hit it.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, because, like,
What ended up making me stop watching Naruto was they kept doing flashbacks in the middle of the episode, and I'm like, I know that this premiered weekly or something like that, or bi-weekly when it was coming out,
it was weekly.
but for
Yep.
the love,
Filler.
like,
They were waiting
it
for
was
content.
so painful because I'm like, I just watched this 2 minutes ago. Did you not regard for the fact that some people will? I know they didn't have the whole Blu-ray thing with when they were releasing DVDs for, but still, it's like I just watched this. Please stop.
Oh,
That didn't work.
okay. Hero,
Mm-hmm.
we're stupid.
Okay.
So, you know how we can transfer the heat between rings?
Throw it between the rings. Got it.
Yep, so we can move it so we can hit it from below. I don't know why. I
Ye-
thought, like, for this puzzle that you had to, like, line them all up. But instead, it's just you gotta move the flame somewhere else so you can get it from downstairs.
You gotta go downstairs. Yeah, the one thing I was talking to Rich about this, I really enjoyed My Hero Academia. Yes, I'm well aware of the fact that it's kind of another fight type anime, but the thing is, the way they do their flashbacks, it doesn't fill up the entire fight. Now,
Yeah.
with the last episode that aired today, yes, the flashback took a good bit, but it showed the Dark Shadow dude how he realized, hey, I can use Dark Shadow to fly.
I love how you're being incredibly casual while Kratos is just getting strangled.
The trees!
Okay, but Yellow, is that
I love how
really
it's
a
cartoon
shock?
logic right here.
They just love how, like, I love how you act like that's a shock, but keep in mind of how I was willing to talk things over with someone that wanted to throw hands with me.
That is true. That is true.
Boy, shoot it with the
Never
wolf pack
forget.
rounds. Father, I don't know. Boy, if you don't use those wolf pack rounds, you're not getting anything for Christmas. But father, I like wolf pack rounds. That's the moon. That is also a moon. How does it feel to know your fate is in the hands of Atreus?
Oh, you gotta get it to move.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get the puzzle done in time.
I think the shield thing goes in the middle. I might be wrong.
Keep reading about Ragnarok.
'Cause each wolf represents something. That's how it works.
Father, no! No, father! Father, no!
Boy, I'm drowning in the cosmic sludge.
Restarts from checkpoint. That's what we do here.
That's one way to go.
Love how Atreus is just sitting there like, what do I do with
But
my
he can't really
body?
do much of anything because he might get jumped by the vines and.
Boy, quick, read.
To the right, to the right, to the left, to the left.
Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself.
Oh, sun's on the right. I have it backwards. Awesome.
Quick, pull down the sun. Quick, send it back. And while the orb's in front of the wolf, pull down the sun. Alright. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm guessing moon's supposed to be on the left then.
Do I have it backwards? If I have it backwards, whatever. I'll figure it out again. Nope.
Gonna have to pull the moon down.
Yeah.
We're at shoulders length, man. We're in the end game here. Oh, never mind. We're already dead.
We already dead, mate.
Jeez Louise. Did that go faster than last time?
It's because we were focused the entire time. That's why.
Let's see here.
So,
Sun's
Yeah.
on the left.
sun's on the left. Moon's on the right? Wait, no. You said sun on the right. Read the thing again.
The silver wolf eats the moon.
That's gold wolf. On the right, that's gold wolf. The silver wolf eats the moon. And I'm pretty sure the moon is the middle one. So this is like a reference to eclipse. So silver wolf's gonna eat the moon. The sun will be eaten by the wolf on the right. And then we put the little eclipse thing in the middle. Okay, send it back over. Ah, dang it.
I goofed.
A fool.
It's okay. We know
You've
the
goofed.
we know the puzzle.
Alright. Moon down. Send it back across. Oh, Kratos is drowned.
Yes, head. That's it. That's just how you die.
Wham, 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 wham.
Okay, so I
Wham,
got
wham, 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 wham.
Yeah, these kind of puzzles tend to destroy me.
Understandable. So we know Silver Wolf eats the moon. So. Alright. Cool stuff. Now raise the moon. Raise our moon. Then just raise the moon. Number 10. Yeah, the crescent moon. I think that little sigil is like a sign for eclipse. I think that's what it is.
Okay. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Boy, I'm drowning once more. Wobble.
Welcome to the loop. It's okay, it happens. These kind of puzzles are painful.
Yeah.
They're very painful.
Okay, you want the sun on the right, and then you want that little metal seal thing in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Moon on the left. Drop the sun. Okay, send the moon up. The moon, the medallion up. Yeah, let's call it that. Medallion up.
It just
Send that back to the left, to the left. Lower the moon. Yeah, lower the moon. Oh no. I
I'm-
keep forgetting there's a delay. I'm like,
yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like 2 steps ahead as you're saying this.
I'm sorry. All right. I was like, I.
Okay,
And then I was like,
basically-
wait, there's a delay of a couple of seconds. Okay.
Okay.
So what you want to do is you want to lower the medallion one and the sun. You want to move the moon over to the left, and then you want to raise. I'm trying to think. Would it be sun or medallion first? So you want to raise. Okay, after you move the moon over to the left, then move that over to the left to get out of the way. We'll raise the sun. So we're gonna have to get like the metal medallion in the middle as quickly as possible. Huh. Just lower that. Send the medallion back up. Okay, that was my mistake. Should have said. Use the medallion.
No.
So we just have to get the sun to the right side. That's what we have to do. That's going to be our biggest challenge in these short constraints of time.
Brother, get up, brother.
All right, it's round 2 again.
Okay.
It's always gonna be round 2.
All right, so
Defeats the moon.
The right boy.
for the medallion. So we send the moon.
So defeats the moon.
Okay, raise the sun and the medallion. Idea clock. So if sun and medallion are both up, the medallion will hit the side first, and then we can raise the sun after we pull it down. Now just pull the sun down, send them back across, and then pull the sun back up. And we win. If Atreus moves fast enough. Okay.
Woo-wee! Wahoo! It's done.
GG. We are done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get pancaked now. Woohoo! We all love
Boy,
those
if would
pancakes,
see
right?
the
We're gonna get pancaked, Dad. Dad, we're gonna get pancaked. I'm gonna get pancaked. Do something.
boy, get the gun. It's our only hope.
Go Brooklyn Rage.
I am Brooklyn. I am Rage. Boy, wait. You don't know the art of Brooklyn and the Rage. Sorry, Dad. I got a Brooklyn Rage.
I Brooklyn Rage and I used my knife and it worked.
I did it, Dad. I stopped it with my Brooklyn Rage. Boy.
Listen here.
You Brooklyn Raged good, boy. You Brooklyn Raged good.
I know. But it saved you.
Tahir was like, it's gonna be pretty big-brained of me to booby-trap the tar out of my vault.
Big brain time. Make it all that more interesting. Should I give you more traps?
God, more puzzle rooms.
See what Tyr's got for us.
No. Ray's protection. It rolled off. What should we do?
We keep going.
We go. Where do we go? I'm assuming I go down and fight all the minions. That's what we do.
Oh. Minion clock. What? Minion clock. What? Minion clock.
It's a duck with a Glock. Is that what's going on? A
Duck the
with
Glock.
a Glock.
Minion clock.
I want to become immortal.
Yeah.
Because that ghastly figure reminds me of that.
Boy, there's something I need to tell you.
I need two knives. Mixing metals from my
Dummy
home
thick.
from this land.
That is all.
Myself. And when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
Oh.
I give you special knife. Don't you waste it.
We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
Kratos is learning how to be a father. It's amazing.
Power.
I just realized I left the mic muted for a bit. Don't worry, I didn't say much, but
Like this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I like dropped back in to check the audio on the stream,
That is where
and like immediately this rock music started playing, and I'm like, what is this? And I was like, is Hero playing rock music in the background? Have I not been hearing this? And then I realized it was my wallpaper.
that's so funny.
Ah,
Hero, when did you start
Jesus.
playing rock music? Always have.
I'm like, man, I'm gonna I try to be hands off, but I'm gonna have to say something to him about this.
Welcome to the challenges of audio. Ah yes, just
Like-
stab that thing.
Yeah, you stab it in the eye. You release that guardian spirit.
We go
Here you go,
stabby
boy.
stab.
It's a rock. Father, I like rocks. That's cool, boy.
Father, I've gotten tattooed.
Father, I've gained eldritch powers.
Those are some sick tats, honestly.
Oh, awesome. We're fighting two of these guys.
Go
What a-
now, Wolfpack rounds. Ow! Yes, Atreus, channel the Iron Lords.
Become legend.
Become Lord.
So my favorite thing back in Destiny 2, when Gary's like, I am legend, like, which gods have you killed?
Bro, like,
Like, you
It's
say
genuinely-
you say you're legend? Bro, get on my level. We'll talk.
bro, it is like getting tone deaf whenever anyone's like, BAM! And it's like, ha, I am legend. You Guardians ain't ish. And it's like, bro, we slay gods on Tuesdays. That's just another day at the office. What you mean?
Yeah, we
Just another day at the office.
we slay gods on Tuesday. We then let's see here. Oh, and then on the weekends we rage quit competitively in trials. Just for the
Yeah,
fun
like-
of it.
Sweet Jesus, like, can you just imagine the Guardians' work itinerary? Tuesdays we kill gods. Wednesdays we put down immortals. Thursday we go deal with Riven. Friday we have our Savathun boardroom meeting. Saturday we all gear up for SRL. They won't let us have it officially anymore because so many Guardians died last time. But we put on our own unofficial circuits on Europa. Don't tell Zavala.
Don't ever tell Savala anything.
Never tell Zavala anything.
Yeah.
The man who actually sticks to the rules. Meanwhile, that one dude, that some people didn't like. Somebody didn't want to make cookies for this one guy, and I cannot remember for the life of me what
If
his name
it
is. That's how
was
forgettable he is.
if it's Master Raoul, there's a lot of reasons why.
Yeah. Master
It's the
Raoul's
guy
been good
who.
lately.
It's the guy who chills out at the Cosmodrome.
Oh,
Oh, Sean
him.
Han.
Yeah.
Han
yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah, him. I just remember reading this whole rant that somebody made about not wanting to do anything for him. It's like, I don't want to make cookies for this fool.
Yeah,
It was
because like
cracking me up so much.
Sean's like a character for like people just now beginning the game. So it's like you run into Sean, he's like, "Oh yeah, a new Guardian. Wanna be best buds?"
And it's like, hey, can you help me find the rest of my fire team? It's like, why did you separate, you dum-dums?
You see, Yellow, in the wonderful world of Destiny, a lot of Guardians believe, yeah, we're invincible. We'll just pop back up once we die. And to that extent, they're not wrong. Until they are.
Until they go into a no respawn zone where the light doesn't quite hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
It's all fun and games until our ghost gets shot.
Don't.
It's like, how did that one gal get into... How did she get into that lockdown spot that the Fallen locked off from the Hive? Like, excuse me? What? What?
Yellow,
How? How'd she get in there if it was locked?
you see, Yellow, you haven't tenured as a Guardian like me and Hero have yet. And once you do, you'll understand that, yeah, we just kinda do it.
I can solo things all by myself, except when it's over my power level, that's it.
Yeah, just, oh my gosh, with time, Yellow, you'll know that a large majority of our missions and our operations, we just do it. Be like, how
Shaw
did you
can't
sneak in?"
solo anything. I'm roasting him. He can't solo anything. I could solo better than he can.
Oh god, I bet.
Give
Oh.
me the most basic gear and I will do way better. Actually, technically speaking, I think the gear that I use are pretty basic anyway.
But Sean Ha has a hunter exotic. He has like Knucklehead Radar. And young
Doesn't
Arankara
matter.
Spine.
I can outsnipe him any day. Where do I find access to my character? I'm going nuts. Where do I go? I have to go on the
There's
Destiny
always the
website,
phone
don't
app.
I?
Use the companion app. You'll just have to
What
log into your PlayStation.
Companion app.
Just
Oh,
search
PlayStation.
Well, you can go onto the App Store and just search Destiny, and there should be the
Oh,
Destiny app right there. And then
Yeah, it just says that.
I just realized
D2.
I got signed out on my PS account, so I gotta.
yeah, so like the other thing as well, like yeah, Guardians are invincible. Remember Eris, the lady on the moon that has like 3 eyes? They decided, hey, Hive's taken over the moon. Let's go down and fight Crota in his own lair.
No. That was all vengeance fueled. Like, yeah. So it's like Hive taking over the moon, and then like the Vanguard was like, all out land assault, all out land assault. We got the Guardians. We'll win. And then that goes horribly wrong.
Oh,
Like,
it goes so wrong so
atrociously
fast that
wrong.
like 4 of them are like confirmed dead. One of them's like lost in limbo, kind of insane. And Eris is like, I'm gonna claw my way out of this hellhole. Oh, while I'm at it, I'm gonna take the Alkalite's eyes and replace my own that I lost.
Yeah, like, but this, like, the entire, like, thing with Eris and her fire team going down into the Hellmouth to kill Crota was all brought on by the fact that the Vanguard was like, yeah, we have a bunch of Guardians, hive around the moon. We're gonna, Normandy landing style invade the moon and take it back. And that went atrociously horrible.
Because
Plenty of
Oh,
Guardians
gosh.
died.
Because Crota had an ability that no one saw before, where he would take his sword and just like sucks the life out of Guardian and Ghost, and then you just go dead.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
imagine like
Crota was basically goodbye with the sword.
it was the first time anyone had run into an insta kill mechanic that didn't involve the ghost. It's like, wait, what? They're just dead?
Wait, that's the
Oh.
second death? No way!
Donnie?
It's just
Yeah, there's some things that people are upset about with Destiny 2 that they retconned back in Destiny 1. Anna Bray.
and you're dead.
Supposed to be dead. Nope, I faked it. I've been chilling here on Mars the entire time.
Oh my
Bro.
goodness.
Kills me. Like, cause oh my god. In like D2 we've had this theme of like, oh, your heroes aren't as cool as you thought. And I'm like, I really hate this.
Yeah, and then
Tales old as time,
and then,
never meet your
and
heroes.
then like Papa Osiris is only there for briefly, and they kill his ghost off screen, and it's like, oh, Papa Osiris, you're screwed. Meanwhile, Saint 14 and Osiris are kind of making love letters for each other.
Yeah, and like alternate future timeline, Anna Bray kind of betrays all of us and attempts to murder her sister.
Yeah.
Woo!
So it's like your role models aren't as cool as you thought they were. And I mean, Saint kind of died and has been dead for a while, proving that he can be killed with an army of Vex and a Conflux. So it's
Well, Saint 14 went out like how any Titan would go out.
banging.
Totally. My favorite
Woo!
moment was when he comes out of the Vex portal and just like punches a Vex. It's like, that's how we Titans do it here.
I would really
Alright.
love like a wave survival Saint 14 game mode called Trials of Saint 14.
Bungie,
And
make
it's
this
just-
a thing.
Oh my god, it's like you on, well, I guess we can't technically do it anymore now since we don't have Mercury, but it was, oh my god, like, so
No,
a lot of people like,
No, you can
going
make a
in-
map on. They can still make a map on Mercury. I don't care.
That'd be cool.
They retcon everything all the time.
man, like how fun it would have been to have like, because a lot of people were theorizing going into like Curse of Osiris. I was disappointed that they didn't do it. It was like the ammunition was there and it just was not taken. If like, the Infinite Forest was like a roguelike area, kind of like a roguelike dungeon where like it would just like,
They could have made the Infinite Forest an endless dungeon, which they kind of do during.
yeah, they do it for
time.
Halloween, which I don't understand why they didn't just do it for the DLC and then just make it a permanent game mode.
Because that's one thing that people like in Final Fantasy XIV is you have what's known as Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High. They're not exactly endless dungeons, but there's like 200 floors on Palace of the Dead and I think like 200 or 100 floors on Heaven on High. And they're not easy to go from start to finish. And then you matchmake for like the first 100 floors of Palace of the Dead. But from like 101 all the way to 200, you have to like have a pre-made party to go in. And then like you have like, oh, you want your levels? And oh, no, it's like, oh, you have really high item levels? That doesn't matter. We have our own armor leveling and weapon leveling up system in here. So you're gonna have to get that up. Oh, Atreus is letting out his Inga.
Woohoo!
Along with godhood, Atreus also gained the ability to roast.
That's how it be.
I don't know to scold him or be proud of him.
You do both. You have
Boy,
that.
those roasts were on fleek. But boy, you shouldn't be roasting so recklessly.
It also seems like that he just changed the weather. It was a nice, beautiful day. Look, son, we're gonna have to talk about you and like you changing the weather. I don't like this weather. It builds ill omens. I like it when it's a nice, clear day. But this
Father,
weather here
you
is
don't know anything
unacceptable.
about my roast game. My roast brings storms.
We're gonna have to
Oh my.
work on your roasting game because if your roast is gonna bring these storms all the time, we're gonna have to stop with you and roasting.
Father, don't you know my roast gets the thunder excited?
No, that's not how this works.
It does now, Father.
We're gonna talk later. We're not out in public.
Whatever, Father.
We're not a...
Everyone knows that mom look and that whenever something happens, we're just like, oh, okay. It's like we'll
Oh,
talk
dear.
later.
The look your mother gives you when you just know you're in trouble.
Dad, can I get some armor? We have
No.
armor at home, boy.
Oh god.
The armor at home. Like white common gear. Jesus.
Woohoo. Yay. I can actually look at my Destiny characters now on my phone.
Woohoo!
Yeah. And they're 3D models. Have you seen all like I haven't like watched any of it yet, but have you seen all the blowback over transmod? Apparently it's awful.
Really?
I have not.
Yeah, like Young Yeda, I saw like a video on my YouTube timeline on my way here. And Young Yeda has like if you don't watch Young Yeda, you should if you like really like video game news and like staying informed. He does really good content. Shout out to my boy Young Yeda. All right. Well, there's my shameless
The heck
yeah.
happened to my Titan's fit? What the flip?
So Transmog came out and a lot of people are unsatisfied with it. And apparently people are like boycotting Transmog because how bad it is. Let me look up some articles while I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, which one's this one again?
Okay,
Yes, my auto rifle.
Is this Transmog? Which game is this supposed to go with?
Fans hate Destiny's new armor transmog system by Polygon. Destiny finally
Yeah, I just-
revealed
I
the
just
new
looked
armor
at my
trans.
character and everything is all gray, and I'm like, excuse me, I distinctively remember a crap ton of purple shaders.
Oh yeah, go ahead and delete all your shaders in Destiny right now.
Alright.
No, I
No,
can't
they're-
use them anymore?
They're revamping it, so they're saying go ahead and delete it all. They're gonna make them permanent, so you can get the glimmer and legendary shards and that off of your off of those
What?
shaders.
I literally have max glimmer, I'm not kidding.
Pick up some bounties.
No, I mean it's completely maxed out. Like I can't pick up anymore. Unless they changed the max since I last played it, which was
No,
months ago.
I don't
Sweet
think
Jesus.
I don't think they're gonna change max glimmer.
Okay.
Yeah, because
so,
I literally have 200k.
so guys, God, yeah, this does not sound cool at all. So basically how transmog works is you can turn like basically any piece of armor into like an accessory that you can put on any type of armor. You're limited to 10 per season. So every 3 months you can make 10 you can transmog 10 pieces of armor. That's it.
Oh wait, I lied, it's 250k, that's the max. Because I
So out
go
of-
around and shoot things when I'm bored.
So out of like all the armor in the game that you could possibly turn into accessories to wear again, you only get 10 every 3 months.
Wow.
Ugh,
Yeah,
Man,
so
I
10
hate
every
myself.
season.
I hate my submachine gun for my hunter. It's horrible.
Not the biggest fan of SMGs.
The season of the SMGs is right now. There's some decent ones out. If you're really a fan, you should
Right.
run something like Risk Runner or I'm trying to think what's another good one.
That explains.
If
why
I
they seem-
find one that's worthy.
The Ikilos SMG is pretty okay.
I think the current one I have, the current one is the Protostar CSU. It looks ugly.
Some of them, it comes down to like their stat rolls, determine if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a whole bow.
There's a lot
forgot
of them in
about
the
it.
game now.
I forgot I had a whole combat bow. I think I'm gonna switch to. That's a shotgun. That's a
There's
sidearm.
another.
Where are all my hand cannons? Where are my sniper rifle goes?
Also says that the process is convoluted. Synth
Sin.
strand.
I like my swords though. My swords make me. Oh, it's my warlock that uses hand cannons.
I'm not
Like,
the biggest.
solely hand
I'm not the
cannons.
biggest fan of hand cannons. It never happened. I. My
I
biggest
wasn't
issue,
at first,
my
and then I
biggest
learned how to
issue-
use it, and I'm like,
My biggest issue that I have with them is the rate of fire. The rate of fire is what makes me not like them as much.
I like the power. They just punch. I can't wait to pick up Destiny again.
So
Be a blast.
the most dedicated like players would be able to have 30 new could transmog 30 pieces of armor a season. But that's 10 per all 3 of your characters. Not to mention there is a 3 currency system just to be able to like pay for it.
Whew.
Yeah, you have to like get synth strands that you then convert into synth cords that you then trade into synth weaves. And weaves are what you actually use for the armor.
Bruh.
Or you could just buy synth weave.
Yeah,
Do you
no.
With, like,
have
silver.
money? I like money.
Yeah. So it says it's 1,000 silver for a full set of synth weave. Jesus.
Good grief.
A single synth weave template token will run players $3. 5 tokens will run players $10.
Heck.
Dang, Bungie, this don't look good.
Oh, Rockalanche.
What's a rock? In my lanch. Is the boy
What?
still acting up?
Say what? I've just been listening.
Boy's been giving you problems? Time for yeet.
Yeah,
Time for you.
Yeet fixes all correctional problems.
Atreus is still like, we're gods.
We're gods
Yeet
now,
the
father.
child.
We're
That's
gods.
actually a developmental thing. I think I mentioned it either on this stream or somewhere else that
Oh, you
it's
did.
yeah,
So I was like, yeet.
Yeet
We'll
the
fix our
child.
boy by yeeting him.
helps
We'll
with the
yeet evil
balance.
out of him.
Atreus, come here. Come here. I want you to come to this cliffside.
Oh, father.
So long, Theseus.
May the birds take care of you.
Oh, sorry, spoilers for what happens to Theseus at the end of his life.
Spoilers of what happens to Atreus. He gets yeeted off a mountain and taken care of by giant eagles.
Dude looks like he went through the ringer.
Yeah, Odin did not like him.
Wow.
He's like, Dad didn't like the fact that I lost my boy, my
Did
brother.
Atreus literally just do come at me, bro, to this dude?
Basically,
Come on, don't kick him while he's down, Atreus. Jeez.
No, Atreus, kick him again. Kick him hard. I want to see some blood.
There's already blood on him.
Not enough.
My gosh. Let the
I
pathetic man
warmonger.
live.
Let the pathetic man die.
I can just tell Atreus is getting ready to knife this dude.
Give him that knife, boy. Give him the knife.
Dang, kid.
I
And
am a
his-
god. I can do whatever I please.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Jeez, Atreus.
Haven't you been teaching me?
I love how Kratos just totally ignores the dude rolling down.
He's more worried about the boy. He's like, boy, you used to be kind and compassionate. Boy's like, nah, I kick people off edges now, father.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
I like to
I'm
Spartan kick
gangstar.
people.
Boy, I Spartan kick people.
Nobody cared about him anyways.
Kid needs to take a breather. He's got some backed up trauma for real from being in combat.
Watch your tone, boy.
Kratos, you should just come clean. It's like, bro, because I killed a god.
Because I've slain them. A lot of them. My hands.
My hands are not clean. I am not the man you think I am.
In fact, I'm worse.
Then wash them, father. Wash your hands.
That's
I
not
would,
how
but they're
this
covered in
works.
the blood of your siblings. Your half siblings. What are you saying, father? I've had other families, boy. You're not the first.
You're not the firstborn.
Meanwhile, these
I've had a
annoying
complicated
little
life,
lizards are
boy.
just spitting.
I'm tired of losing children. I guess, maybe. Although
Go
one's in
wolf.
paradise. Go Wolfpack rounds.
Wolfpack rounds, let's go! I'm getting those Wolfpack
Wolf-
rounds!
And this is why they call him Iron Lord Atreus.
You don't have the Gatorade I wanted. I didn't want the lime one.
Well, sometimes you gotta deal.
That doesn't
Lemon
even look like
lime.
Gatorade. I'll be honest, that looks like rotten Mountain Dew.
How dare you insult my Mountain Dew like it could go bad?
I say this even though I still drink the dew.
Do the do, be the do.
Boy, come
I have
the
not
Dew.
finished the dew. Where is the dew?
Alright.
It's where you left it.
It's sitting at the center of my roll of masking tape that I use to hold my friendship bracelet constructions in place. Because sometimes I get bored and make friendship bracelets. It's fun. It's very calming, actually. Because you just do a pattern over and over again, and then at the end of it, it's something you created, and you're like, wow, I made this. And it's mine.
I'm just thinking of the otter meme. I made this.
Oh, dear.
I'm a terrible person, I know.
Nah.
Atreus, chill.
Yeah. That is a thing, though, where if you've been in combat for a long time, you just kind of want to fight everything because you start seeing everything as a threat. And so you're just ready to annihilate whatever it is that's threatening you.
Let's kill. Let's kill
And
everything.
yeah. Because as fun as combat is, it's kind of traumatizing when you're in the middle of it. It's a dark and sad thought, but it's an honest one. Very important to acknowledge that when you go into combat, it's not a happy experience. Hollywood makes it seem like it's a fun time, but it's not. the most noticeable when they turn off the music in the background. When the music goes dead silent, that's when you know. Woo!
I am concerned about Atreus. He's taking way too much pleasure in this.
Yes. At first, the child was like, "Yeah, fighting," and now he's like, "Woohoo! Let's destroy these fools."
Oh, are you talking to me? Thought you didn't like my tone.
Kid's having a blast.
He's like, you've forgotten your training. Oh, you're talking to me? I thought you didn't like my tone. You will learn your place, boy.
Ooh, boy. You know what I found interesting is that a lot of times when they make neckties, the neckties are always way too wide. Like they're always like almost half of your torso or something, or like a quarter of it. But then when you get the skinny neckties, it looks better.
Feels like
What is up with that?
a prison.
That would explain the heck.
I know this makes no sense in any sort of context, but it's just something I think about sometimes.
Like something's waiting for us out here.
I think about this a lot.
What kind of something?
I'm not sure. Something powerful.
Same with pants. Pants are a whole nother deal.
We have come this far.
Because some pants, they're nice, and then some pants, awful. Like pockets. I could go on a week-long rant about pockets, but I'm not going to do a week-long rant. I don't have that much time.
We don't have that much time left.
Yeah. But long story short, men's pants have very deep pockets, and women's pants, you'd be lucky to get a piece of lint in there.
You'll be lucky
It
to
sucks.
fit half your phone in there.
I know. I know all too well. And then there's fake pockets that they put on women's pants. It's like, what's up with that?
I'll never understand
Come
why
on.
that's the thing.
A Valkyrie?
It's to sell purses, but
Your spirits.
I don't like purses because then it's just like, well, now I gotta store it in a locker for a ride and things like that. It's like, why can't I just carry my wallet in my pocket? Oh, wait, my pockets aren't deep
Yay!
enough.
I'm fighting a Valkyrie!
Oh, snap. Good luck.
I do find it amusing how Thor in Ragnarok's like, yeah, I wanted to join the ranks of the Valkyries, but then I learned that it's an all-female thing, so...
It's so funny that it's the impression that both Thor and Loki wanted to be Valkyries because they thought they were just the coolest thing ever.
I forgot to buy a resurrection stone.
Oh no.
Oopsies. Anyway, let's just try it again. Okay, so I can't block that move or try to parry it, so don't do it. Okay, I'll try it one more time. Then I'll be moving up.
Woo.
No, because the Valkyrie fights are basically the hardest. No, there is like one Valkyrie fight which is basically like really tough. Like she's the tough. She's like the toughest one.
She's just ready to throw hands. She like opens up her wings just a little bit, sees you, and it's like, all right, on site, let's go.
That was just too tapped. Yeah, I'm not where I need to be at to fight this Valkyrie. Mostly don't walk away from a fight, but you gotta know when to walk away.
That's true. That is very true.
Because, you know, boss fights are different stories. but this is completely optional. So later, it's like trying to fight Sephiroth in KH1,
Oh gosh.
and you're not ready for it. I still can't believe
I
it.
tried that once, and I was like, nope.
The one thing that blows my mind is that Sephiroth's HP pool exceeds that final health bar. So it seems like that Sephiroth has iframes. No, he just has extra health that the game didn't put another bar in of health.
Yeah. It's bonkers.
That's how thick he is in KH1.
I do like that they changed how the health bars appear into when they went into KH2.
Oh, yes. That's so much.
Because then it's easier to see what you're up against and how much health you're going up against. Although, when you're in the middle of it, you don't want to pay attention to the health bar. Once you get up to a certain, once you're fighting, you're just like, nope, I didn't even notice that the health bar was going.
How do I get past this part now? I got blades. I have
Hey.
my weapons. We're going to the summit. And there, I must
Come, boy.
You are now the sacrifice. Because of your attitude, you're no longer my son.
I'm a godfather. I'm no son.
This is just Abraham and Isaac all over again. Oh, dear. Atreus, I don't trust your judgment, mate. You should not be standing that close to the wall. I don't know why people stand so close to things and other people where it's like, what are you doing? Like the whole, like with everything going on, I am so enjoying the whole stay away like 6 feet from other people because let me tell you, people before have a habit of like when they're talking to you, they like stand like around 2 to 3 feet from you. And let me tell you, that is uncomfortable. I do not like being in punching range of anything. It's not fun. It's like, you are too close to where I am. I do not like it. You are in range of my legs. I don't like being in other people. And if you're in range of my legs, I am definitely in range of your legs. I do not like being in range of the legs.
Not a fan
Nope,
of
nope,
legs.
Okay, where's the boss fight? The elevator ride was too long. That should be boss fight now.
There's some enemies.
I was thinking back to Demon Souls when I was playing that. You go
Oh, yeah.
fight a king, I can't remember his name right offhand. But anyways, to get to his boss room, you have to go up a ridiculous ladder. Not ladder, elevator. And you have to ride it up. There's no other way to his place. And then
Oh,
once you make it to the top, you then walk into the boss fight.
Good grief. Spooky, scary, sketchy fights.
I swear, Atreus just kind of
And
went
there's
into this whatever mood. I don't like it.
Atreus is going through his teenage angst phase.
And he's not even a teenager.
How old is he? Is he like 10 or something in this game? Or is he like 12?
I feel like he's around 10. I don't know why, but like that's the
Others
vibe I
be
get.
warned. The tunnels I'm seeing in the walls up here show signs of
That's around. He's like 10 to 12, I think. Let me check.
I don't know why I'm carrying this, other than that I can.
Apparently, he's said to be 11 years old.
Huh.
Based on a novelization of the game.
God of War. Boy. The book about, I don't know, Kratos and Atreus.
I think it's just a
Son and
novelization of the
dad.
game, because the same thing is, I think, the same with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, long game.
And
So where
Black Flag.
where Cassandra is the canonical character in the novelization. Let me pull
Bro.
out my flame blades.
Huh. So I was definitely wrong earlier. Flame blades don't make this fight easier.
Heck.
Alright. You two got it from here. I'ma head out.
Alright,
Good luck.
You know, this is probably a good place to
go
call
forth
it
on your
anyways.
adventure.
Sure?
Yeah.
You don't
Go
want
and
to throw
get
hands on
stuck.
Frosty McFrostfrost?
I mean,
Nah, he just got iced.
hey, yeah, I just got ice. I think
I-
this is a great place to call it at. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Been a great stream. Thanks for everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you around. And as always, stay salty.